It's Nancy Lavoie, and in this section, we're going to talk about taking care of legs. Being good at putting bandages is a really, really important part of your job. I'm going to show you different ways to apply bandages, but what I want to let you know now is keeping the leg clean and really noticing any changes in that leg from day to day is also really important. So when the horses are working, it's possible that things can change because of the workload. You can have soft tissue things happening. You can have contusions happen where they might get a splint or a cut. They can have small swellings here and there. They can have heat. And you really want to watch for these things and be able to tell your boss what's going on with the horse's legs. Over time, you will become practiced at that. You're going to have each horse in mind. You're going to know what their legs look like. You're going to notice if things change, but you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention when you're grooming the legs and when you're wrapping the legs. Be with that horse. Don't have your brain somewhere else, worrying about something else. It's very, very important. We also have now these, cell phones with awesome cameras. If you think it's going to help you, take some pictures of things that might be different for one horse's leg, or might maybe a horse has certain splints in certain areas. What size are they? They might have some wind puffs, something like this. You can take pictures and then you can monitor whether they're getting bigger or smaller, if the wrapping or the procedures that you're doing are helping. One thing that we don't talk too much about in this section is ice, but ice is very, very helpful. And if your boss wants you to be applying ice before or after working, make sure that you're consistent with this and you do it as necessary. You get those ice boots right back in the freezer, clean in the freezer, and the ice is going to last only about 20 minutes with the boots that we have, but also that's okay. If the horse needs ice longer than that, you're still going to take it off. You're going to let the leg warm up again, and then you're going to put the ice back on. The reason for this is what the ice is really helping with is circulation. So when you get that ice off, that's when the benefits are going to happen. What they'll tell you, these sports medicine people are going to tell you more than 20 to 22 minutes at a time is unnecessary, but you can repeat it. 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, 20 minutes on again. If you feel like you have a bruise or a tendon that needs a little bit extra cooling. Some other things about taking care of legs is that you might not be familiar with everything. You might not know every product. You might not know how to use a laser. You might not know how to use a sports medicine blanket or something like this, and that's okay. Most important is that you ask. Ask how to use it. Ask for the manual. Watch somebody do it first. Never, ever, ever be stressed that you don't know something. We don't know everything, and that's okay. The different barns you've worked in are going to have things, go-to things. They are going to have protocols that they like, and that doesn't mean that when you get to the next barn, they're going to do all the same. So don't be embarrassed to have to ask how to use a laser or how to use the sports medicine blanket or whatever it is. And if you have questions, it's important that you ask those questions. And it's much better to be asking a setting again than to be using the wrong setting, or ask which leg it needs to go than to use it on the wrong leg. So never be afraid to ask questions, and never be embarrassed that you don't know every single piece of equipment or way to bandage that's out there. We're all learning. There's always new stuff coming out, and it's better to ask questions than to do something incorrectly. I really hope this helps, and I hope that you benefit from our wrapping section.